I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Port Jervis police are calling it a suspicious death that happened shortly after 1 this morning at the old Colmar building off Skyline Drive. The victim has been identified as 27-year-old Andrew Fisher of Port Jervis. The cause of death will be determined by an autopsy, but the preliminary investigation shows Fisher's death was the result of accidental electrocution. Police did not release any further details regarding the circumstances that led up to his death. State police today released the identities of those involved in a one-car crash late Sunday afternoon in the town of Wallkill that took the life of the driver and seriously injured one of his passengers. According to police, 22-year-old Eric Lopez of Astoria, Queens, died of the injuries he suffered after his car drifted off Scotchtown Calabar Road. It hit a guardrail and then slammed into a utility pole. A front seat passenger, 19-year-old David Toxqui Castillo of Middletown, was airlifted to Westchester Medical Center with massive internal injuries. A man in the back seat suffered only minor injuries. The investigation continues into why the vehicle veered off the roadway. An Orange County grand jury has indicted a homeless man on an attempted murder charge for slashing the throat of a grocery clerk at the Price Chopper in the town of Wallkill last month. Police say a 57-year-old Raphael Valley walked into the store, pulled the knife, and asked the employee if he was ready to die. The victim was caught on the neck. Valley was also indicted for criminal possession of a weapon, assault, and attempted assault. He was ordered held on $40,000 bail. Prosecutors say Valley made admissions to police that he wanted to kill the victim. Today was opening day for the new West Point Prep School, as the first class of 246 cadet candidates arrived at the academy in hopes of using the 10-month-long prep school experience to realize the dream of entering the United States Military Academy. The prep school cadet candidates are attending the brand new facility constructed on Academy grounds. The $104 million prep school facility was built after a federal commission ruled that the school must be moved to West Point from its former home in New Jersey. Roughly 83% of those who enroll at the prep school become West Point cadets. New York Senator Chuck Schumer is talking tough when it comes to lost airplane luggage. Schumer says he is prepared to introduce a bill that would force airlines to reimburse baggage fees to customers whose luggage has been lost in transit.
The luggage doesn't show up when you show up. To say they're going to keep that extra money? That's outrageous.
Schumer said airlines should voluntarily refund the baggage fees upon request to passengers when their checked bags don't arrive when they do. Schumer says if that doesn't happen, he will introduce a bill to require the refunds. An historic landing at the Stewart Air National Guard base, the first of the C-17 transport planes that'll be based at Stewart, arrived earlier today. This is the first of at least 8 C-17s that are replacing the larger, louder C-5A planes that have been a fixture at Stewart since 1985. New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand is hoping to add more C-17s to Stewart's fleet. Stewart is one of only 2 National Guard bases on the East Coast that can provide transatlantic flights to service members abroad. In Ulster County, 8 pets have been seized from a home in Port Ewan, and the residents stand accused of keeping the animals in deplorable conditions. An SPCA investigation at the house on Broadway determined the 4 dogs and 4 cats were living in garbage and debris. Veterinary exams revealed the animals were suffering from emaciation and dehydration. 66-year-old Marge Coswell and 63-year-old Evelyn Ellsworth were charged with 4 counts each of failure to provide proper sustenance to animals. The dogs and cats are being held at the SPCA shelter in Kingston pending a judicial review of the case August 2nd. Soaring temperatures and high levels of humidity might have kept a few of you away, but those who braved the heat during the opening weekend of the Orange County Fair were enjoying the games, the rides, the traditional agricultural exhibits, and oh yes, the fair food. The 171st edition of the fair features a new schedule. It's closed on Mondays and Tuesdays with 4 p.m. openings Wednesday through Friday, and a third weekend has been added in hopes of boosting attendance. Last year, about 150,000 people came to the Orange County Fair. This year's fair runs through Sunday, July 31st. Well, better get used to the hot, humid weather because it'll be with us all week long. Tomorrow will be sunny and hot, maybe not quite as humid as the past couple of days. The highs will, though, be up around 90 degrees. Pretty much the same story for Wednesday with the high temperatures and high humidity. And late-day thunderstorms are a definite possibility both days. Stay on top of what's happening by staying in touch here at Record Online, and get caught up on all the day's developments by picking up tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.